All right, boys, how's it going? Long time no see. The Seattle Seahawks right now are the team of the month. But before we get into that, there's a few things that I would like to talk about. Something you may notice, my hair. I thought it'd be funny to get a perm and do some wacky stuff. It is kind of funny. Just thought I'd get that out there. We got a monkey in the back. The reason I haven't been posting for 2 weeks, some of you may know, I went to LA and I went to the Chargers game where, the Seahawks obviously took the dub, but I stayed there for a little bit, hung out with some friends. So I was out there for a while, but now I'm back. And, you wake up this morning, all the jet lag, and you get the notifications on your phone. The Seattle Seahawks, Player of the Month, Offensive Player of the Month, Geno Smith. Ooh, Offensive Rookie of the Month, Kenneth Walker. Ooh, Defensive Rookie of the Month, Tariq Woolen. Oh, my God. But we'll take a look at them. But first, I got to flex a little bit. We went to the Chargers game, boy, and look at them seats, not in the 100 section. I'm not rich. I'm poor. But, got front row of the 200 section. Let me tell you, right here, this is right where Marquise Goodwin hit the first touchdown of the game, and it was hype. It was absolutely insane. And, it was a good time. We had some pretty solid seats. A lot of the action happened on this half of the field for, most of the game. Second half, we had two touchdowns on the opposite side over on that other touchdown. But, we had a good time because we had some pretty solid seats and things were just happening on our side. But you might notice something right here. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Do you see what I see? I zoomed in too far, but the 37 right here. Let's just go with the 37-23. We take a dub. That was awesome. I think right here was where the lady that threw up the middle fingers to Ken Walker was. Kenneth Walker ran down this sideline. It was pretty sick. But overall, really cool experience doing all that. SoFi Stadium is an incredible stadium. The replay system sucks because they only have this one screen that they show replays on. So they kept on messing up the angles, and that was really annoying. But other than that, it was a pretty fun game to go to. But now let's talk about the players of the month, starting off with our boy, Geno Smith, the absolute GOAT. Honestly, the Seattle Seahawks in general were the GOATs of October. October was an incredible month for us. Geno Smith, you can see the 5 games of October that we had. He had, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had a rushing touchdown as well. 10 total touchdowns, 1 interception, a 11.7 passer rating, a 69.4 completion percentage, 1,200 yards. He got 100 yards, 143 yards rushing. It was a very good month for Geno Smith. It was a very good month for the Seahawks in general. He did have a couple turnovers. That 1 interception is a bit more than we expected out of Geno seeing the first few games. But overall, Geno had an incredible month of October. The Seahawks did great just in general. I think we scored over 100 points easily. We scored a ton of points in October. We had 5 games. It was incredible. We did great. But now we move on. Kenneth Walker, obviously deserving of Offensive Rookie of the Month. 5 games, 432 yards, 5 touchdowns. Did absolutely nothing in the receiving game, but he didn't need to because that man was absolutely incredible. The amount of breakaway runs he got being thrown into a situation that wasn't necessarily great for him. Rashad Penny goes down, so he has to start these last 3 games, and boy, did he start these last 3 games. He was getting yards, he was getting touchdowns, and when we needed him most, he got the big play. The Giants game, he was struggling a little bit, and then to seal the deal, basically just to cap off the game, put it kind of out of reach, kind of get that momentum going for us. He gets like a 30-yard touchdown. Even when he's struggling, he's not struggling because he can do anything he wants at any moment. But yeah, 432 yards, 5.5 a carry, 5 touchdowns. Incredible month for Kenneth Walker. I don't even think it was close when it comes to Offensive Rookie of the Month. And speaking of not even close, Defensive Rookie of the Month, that boy Tariq Woolen. He had a pick 6 this month. He had 3 interceptions. He had 5 pass deflections. That's insane. He had 2 fumble recoveries. Something about Tariq Woolen that is kind of slept on. And I think, you really don't think about it when you think of a defensive player, but Tariq Woolen just has that ability to get to loose balls. When a fumble's on the ground, he gets to it. I mean, he blocked that field goal. I mean, he can make plays that you really don't, it's kind of like, you expect an interception or a forced fumble out of like a defender, but he makes the weird plays that are just kind of, you don't really think about it, but when he makes it, you notice like, wow, he's really good at like he's really good at recovering the fumbles, because some players, they just suck. You see some players just run over the ball and they just like look like they're lost and they have like no limbs. Tariq Woolen is the exact opposite. He is an absolute GOAT when it comes to getting the football, whether that's interceptions, fumble recoveries, maybe even blocking a kick. I mean, what an absolutely incredible player. Tariq Woolen, defensive rookie of the month, not even close. Not even close. Seahawks, though. You may see the highlighted bits. This is the month of October. I mean, we could have went 5 for 5 in October. We had a dumb loss to the New Orleans Saints. Really, I mean, they played good. We just played bad, and we still were close. We had a bunch of defensive mistakes. We were making a bunch of dumb plays. Taysom Hill had like 4 touchdowns on us, or 3 or something like that. I mean, Taysom Hill ran wild. We played horrible defense. Like, we kept on making like little mistakes that gave up huge plays. But overall, this was a great month. We went 4-1 in October. We're on a 3-game win streak going into Arizona, which we already beat. So we could be looking really good going into the bye. Tampa Bay looks absolutely terrible. They just lost. They lost to the Panthers. That was absolutely baffling. I don't know what they did last week. I think the Panthers game was. I'm so mixed up right now. But they lost to the Panthers. They scored 3 points. So I really don't know what they're gonna do in Germany, which is basically a home game for the Seahawks. God, who knows what's gonna happen? But we have had a fantastic month of October. I'm not even gonna try and do the adding up for how many points we've got in October, but it's at least over 10. We have done very, very well. It's been very fun to watch the Seahawks in the month of October. The start of the season kind of was a bit painful. We beat the Broncos. We won the Super Bowl. Really, that's the only game anyone cared about. 49ers, we got dogged on. That was horrible. The Falcons, a dumb loss to a bad team. And then we picked it up against Detroit. Didn't really play defense, but the offense was fun to watch. Saints, dumb loss to a pretty bad team. But then we just picked it up. Our defense started playing insane. We're getting sacks. We're getting pressure. We're getting turnovers. Overall, I mean, these last 3 weeks have been incredible, and hopefully we can continue doing good. But that's basically going to be it for the video. Overall, the Seattle Seahawks are the team of October. Team of the month, some may say, because you have Geno Smith, offensive player of the month. You got both rookie player of the months are the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, who's better? Who's better right now? I mean, we're taking dubs. We're scoring points. We're stopping them from scoring points. We're forcing turnovers. We're getting pressure. We're getting sacks. Right now, we're clicking on all cylinders. We got Trey Brown back as well. He's coming off the injured reserve, and oh man, we may be having some fun. DK Metcalf almost got injured, but he didn't because God just kissed him on the lips. I mean, I'm pretty excited for these next few weeks. There's a good chance that we could go into the bye week on a 5-game winning streak, and that would be absolutely incredible for us as a team. I think that would be so crazy. I did not expect this amount of success from the Seahawks. I did expect us to do better than everyone expected. I'm not sure if anyone remembers it, but when I was talking about like all the predictions that everyone else was doing, I talked about how Vegas had us at 5.5 wins for our over/under for wins on the season. I said I would put my life on the over. I thought we were going to win like 6 or 7. I didn't think we were going to look this good. But it's looking like that over for wins for the Seattle Seahawks on the season is going to be over. So my life that I would have put on it is safe. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this. Congratulations to Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker, and Tariq Woolen for having amazing months of October and basically leading the Seahawks to the success that they're having, including our defensive line. Our defensive line has picked it up a lot, so they get a lot of credit too. But overall, that's going to be the video. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day.